breastfeeding is just a good way to get wholesome nutrition into your infant child. It's nature's way of providing for your children. 4 months old now. My wife currently breastfeeds him and probably will continue to breastfeed him for at least another 6 to 8 months. And the breastfeeding team at the hospital, the lactation consultants, everybody's fantastic here. From the standpoint or somebody's other or someone's partner or spouse in the whole process is you have to maintain support. My wife, I think with our daughter around the 8-month mark, she started to become frustrated, and it was really difficult for her right at the very beginning when she was trying to breastfeed because she was a new mom. We started out with a daughter, she was trying to learn how to breastfeed. She couldn't get latch going. It took her 4 months, and then she had to go to a couple lactation consultants and finally figured out, okay, this is what I'm doing wrong, this is what I can do better, and after that, boom, breastfeeding's a breeze. So it works out better for the child. I honestly believe, and I firmly believe, that I think our daughter is a lot healthier just for the simple fact that she was breastfed for just over a year. A good way for the mother to really nurture and create a bond. From a mothering aspect of it, I think, and I don't know because I'm a man, but you think like you carry the child for 9 months inside of you, and all of a sudden, boom, here's this beautiful thing that you've brought into the world, you and your spouse, and a nice way to nurture it. Like, both of our children have not taken soothers, and I think the reason being is because they're breastfed. You use your breast to soothe the child, and this misconception with new parents is that they think, oh, if my wife is breastfeeding, we can't go anywhere, we have to be housebound, I don't want her to expose herself in public. This is the 21st century. It's not uncommon. I think throughout the generations, the way you look at it is, I look back to my childhood. My mother didn't breastfeed me because it was somewhat frowned upon. So she's like, oh well, no, but the generation that she came from, you breastfed your child because there was no such thing as formula and all these other alternative ways to do it. I think personally, in my own opinion, every husband, if your wife is willing to breastfeed, you should be positive and supportive towards her at all times, whether she wants to do it in home or out of home, wherever. For you to try and nurture your child naturally with breastfeeding, do it. Be supportive of it. Try and do what you can to help out your wife or your spouse or significant other to make sure that they make good choices. I held her when she wasn't even 24 hours born. I took my shirt off. Like, it doesn't matter. They got to create a bond somehow. They're out into the world. Boom, here they are, skin to skin contact. They know the rhythm of your heartbeat. They pick up all these things, right? Like, they're just little sponges. They learn. It was amazing too. From our daughter to our son, the age gap was only 2.5 years, but it's literally like she had such a difficult time with Avery, and then when Jacob was born, it was just like boom, this kid was breastfeed. He was just out of the womb. Here he is. He's a couple hours old, not even a couple minutes, and he's just like, okay, put him on your chest, hold him. They wipe him down. They check him real quick. Yeah, he's good. Put him on the boob. And it's like, this kid knew exactly what to do. He literally opened his mouth nice and wide, in there, top of the mouth, whatever, it's there. It was like, and Lindsay was so much more comfortable and relaxed with the second.